Hello, lovelies, and welcome to another cash stuffing. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Lily. I am a 24-year-old cash budgeter and stuffer. I'm currently living with my boyfriend and our 4 dogs in our first home together, and we are really just trying to get a handle on our finances and our lives. So if any of that sounds like content that may interest you, I hope that you consider hitting that subscribe button and sending some support my way. But happy Cash Stuffing Tuesday, everyone. How are you doing? It's been storming outside up in Maine for a few days now, and it's still raining today. So if there's some noise in the background, I apologize. But today is exciting because it is our Magic Month week. So we got 5 paychecks this month. Kai just ran up the stairs, so that'll be fun. He's going to start whining in a second for me to carry him down. But yeah, we had 5 paychecks this month. Every quarter, every 3 months, we have an extra paycheck that we can play around with, and we call it a Magic Month paycheck because I still, throughout the month, split my bills between our 4 regularly scheduled paychecks, regularly anticipated paychecks. So most of our bills, all of our bills are covered, technically fully funded. We are going to add to one of them, but yeah, that's where we're at. So this is from my full-time job, and we should have $515 here. These little teller slip sticky notes are available in my shop. I also have a laminated version that's like reusable with a marker and stuff. But 515, let's give it a count. 1, 2, 53, 350, 70, 90, 410, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, 95, 500, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Beautiful. So you guys, I have, unfortunately, one of my medical bills came in. I am really hoping that this is a combination of 2 of them because I'm honestly really confused, if I'm being totally honest. My first medical bill that came in when they called me, my patient responsibility was, I paid like under $400 after like the prompt pay discount. This one was over $3,000. I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. It already went through my insurance and they only covered like $100 and something. I have no idea what happened. On all of these visits, I didn't even get a room. Like, they were so full that I was literally treated in the waiting room, where all of us were treated in the waiting room. I do not understand how it's literally never been that high, ever. So I have no idea what happened. So I have until July 18th to pay that in full for the discount. So what I did was I did move a bunch of money around. I did pull from quite a few savings categories, and medical, obviously. I won't get into the details of like everything, but as we go along, I'll update you on like what the new totals of some of the balances are. But yeah, so I am going to wait. I did ask for an itemized bill, and I am going to call my insurance company and what is going on? What is that? Okay, my finger is literally bleeding because I donated earlier and the pin prick is still sensitive, I guess. Goodness gracious, this is all over the place already, so I apologize. But I am going to call the insurance company and see like what's going on there, and I'm also going to wait until I get that itemized bill so I can see everything. But yeah, no clue. So basically, after the prompt pay discount, it's like $2,800 something. So basically $3,000 still. I moved money around. I transferred things over from Ally. I did this all today, and no, my hospital does not take care credit, unfortunately, which really sucks because that would help so much, literally solve all my issues right now. But yeah, so long story short, I moved all the money around. I transferred everything out. I already updated the placeholders and the trackers and stuff in my binders for the ones that I adjusted. And then I'm just going to leave that in my account until I'm absolutely sure that that is the amount that I need to pay for that bill. And then if it ends up being that much, I'll have the money ready and things in the budget, in the binders and stuff will already be up to date. And if not, if it's less than that, then, which I'm really hoping it is, then I should be able to put some money back in certain places. But you guys, that was a super long explanation on that. But yeah, so if you guys missed it, I got a new wallet and I made myself some new envelopes. And my little, my hospital bill's in there and a receipt. But my little picture of all the pups didn't fit in the little thing, so it's just chilling back here. But this wallet I got from Daisy Budgets. She was selling some over on Instagram a while back. And yeah, I posted the video over the weekend. I linked her in that video if you want to see me like switching out my wallets and changing it up. That's there. But we are just going to dive right in. So groceries has $10 left. I'm pretty sure that I got this other $5 somewhere and I put it in my wallet and then, okay, you know what happened? Yeah, okay, so I know a lot of people budget differently. A lot of people, everyone does it differently, but a lot of people do use their debit or credit cards or whatever throughout the week, and then they unstuff their money at the end of the week or the end of the month or whatever and pay them back. And they track their expenses and yada yada. I don't do that. What I do is if I know that I need something from, say, toiletries or for the kiddos or whatever it may be, I will take the cash out of the envelope and kind of like guess how much I think I'm going to need. And then I just add it into my groceries envelope or somewhere in my wallet, like I'll stick it in here or something. And I'll spend it as it is. And then if there's anything left over, sometimes I'll put it back into the envelopes, but sometimes I'll just leave them in my groceries envelope if it's not too much. And this time I think it was just a $5. So we have 2 5s that we're going to add into our $5 rollover challenge. And with it being a magic month this week, I was able to add a little bit more to groceries. So I feel a little bit more comfortable going and stocking up on some things that we need and getting some good meals. So I budgeted $100 for groceries. So I'm pretty sure that this is how I broke it up. So we'll see. But we have 50, 70, 80, 95, and 100 for groceries. I'm just going to update that here as well. Daycare is not getting anything today. Miscellaneous has $2 left over, so these are going to go into the dollar challenge at the end, and we're going to replace it with 5 ones, and I use these basically as like, so I don't have to break bigger bills. If it comes out to like $11 or $12, I don't have to break a 5. Goodness gracious, Austin just got home and the dogs were going absolutely nuts, so I had to go down and see him for a second. My gas money is staying in the bank. I actually already got my gas for the week. I use the Upside app, and it pays you to get gas. I know you probably hear this a lot. I'm telling you, it's so worth it. Right now, they have a $5 referral offer. So when you sign up, if you use my code, you get gas for the first time, or go out to eat at one of the restaurants that they include, or get groceries at one of their participating grocery stores. You'll get $5 in cash and then whatever extra rewards that they offer for those particular places. So highly, 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 highly recommend. But I left $30 in the bank for that. And then I was able to set aside 5 extra $1 bills for the $1 challenge. Basically, every time if I use cash for something and I get $1 bills in return, I'll put them in this particular envelope instead of back in whatever envelope I spent from. And that way I can save them extra for the $1 challenge. Goodness gracious, every time I run up and down these stairs, I am out of breath. Goodness gracious. So I do have a bunch of receipts to scan into Fetch. They are another app similar to Upside where you can redeem gift cards. Oh my goodness. You can redeem gift cards for pretty much receipts from anywhere. Goodness gracious. Okay, I am all over the place. So, you like half my face? There I am. Okay, I really want to get that picture redone. Goodness. So, just a couple of receipts. Goodness gracious, of coins. We got 51 cents that we're adding in here. And that's going to do it for that. And now I am quickly, so the only bill that we're going to be adding to this week is Best Buy. My Best Buy credit card, I am just adding extra to it. Where is it? Best Buy's here. And we're adding 10 today. We're going to add more throughout the week, but for right now we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50, 70, 80, 90, 200, and 210. I just heard a noise in the background and I thought that it was Aria growling, but I think it's like a vehicle, like really loud outside that's like slowly driving by. Okay, so anyway, that is that. And then next, look at how much we're adding to our sinking funds. So I didn't do a budget with me this weekend, honestly, because I just had so much going on. The Thankful Thursday video that was supposed to go up on Thursday, I filmed it, I uploaded it, and it was ready to go. And I guess it had like just a tiny bit more processing time, which I didn't realize. And I closed the lid on my laptop, and when I closed the lid on my laptop, it stopped doing anything that it was doing before, any processing or uploading pauses. So I didn't realize until I opened my laptop Friday to start working in Design Space. Then I got like the little notification like no issues were found and your video was published. And I was like, wait a second, I didn't publish a video today. And then I noticed that it was the one that was supposed to go up on Thursday. So that kind of threw off the schedule because I kind of wanted to put the wallet video up on Friday because I filmed that on Friday. And then the budget with me will go out on Sunday. But since I had to post the wallet video on Saturday, I just had so much going on. I was on Sunday that I just wasn't able to get the budget with me done and everything, so I apologize. But anywho, I know it really doesn't matter, but I still feel the need to apologize. So we are adding $25 to the kiddos, and it's the 25th, which is beautiful. And Malachi was supposed to have a grooming appointment yesterday, but they called me first thing in the morning and told me that the groomer who was supposed to be doing Kai, her car had broken down on her way to work and she wasn't going to make it in time, and then the whole schedule was kind of thrown off. So his appointment is now moved to Friday, which is honestly fine because at least I'll be able to stuff our full-time paycheck, our Thankful Thursday Etsy paycheck, and then potentially our YouTube paycheck as well before that happens. Who knows? So the kids have 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 15, 20, and 125. The kids. You know what I mean. So, parents isn't getting anything. Medical is getting $60. So obviously we had 200 in here. I pulled that out, and then throughout these next 3 cash stuffings, we are going to be adding $200 total this week. Obviously today's 60, and then I think it's 70 for the next 2 paychecks, until we hit 200. And then at the end of the month, I need to pull out that 200 in order to add it to the money that I scheduled for the medical bill. I really hope that makes sense. But anyway, we have 50, 60, and 65 in medical right now. And car care is getting 20. I have an appointment Thursday, either tomorrow or Thursday. I kind of got to figure that. No, it's Thursday, for them to look at it and diagnose it. The maximum that should cost is $95. Basically, they were like, our hourly rate is $95, but if it takes like 15 minutes or a half hour or anything less than that, then he's going to like prorate the fee for me. I'm really hoping that it shouldn't take an hour for them to figure out what the problem is, considering they know that it should be like one of two fixes. Basically, I know a lot of people were commenting about transmission issues. And honestly, I really hope it's not. My car is a 2017 and it has 33,000 miles on it. So it better not need a new transmission. Honestly, it is in really good shape. And honestly, actually, yesterday and today, the engine light has been off and it's been driving fine, which is what's really been irritating me. But I know that there is an underlying issue that's going to need to be fixed. So I'm still going to bring it in, hopefully without the engine light being on. I mean, they already did the code thing. Anyway, but yeah, so the guy was showing me in the engine, like, he basically pointed to something and was like, there's a seal in that part there that I couldn't see that needs to be replaced. And that was what he thought the issue was going to be, but it could be more than that. So I'll keep you posted. But for now, we have 100, 20, 40, 50, 60, 75, 85, and 90. 190. When I had originally made this budget for this week and these next 3 paychecks, I had actually, everything that was going to go into car care and medical, I swapped them. So I was going to be putting $200 throughout the week into car care for this, but then I got the bill yesterday and I just literally just swapped it over. So that's what I did. So honestly, it's probably a good thing that I didn't do the budget with me because it wouldn't be the same numbers. But that's okay. We'll get through. At least we have the money, thank goodness. I am adding 5 today to Christmas. So we should be at $375. And we have 1, 2, 3, 320, 30, 40, 55, 65, 70, and $375. Beautiful. Ugh. Goodness gracious. $375 in Christmas. And then personally, you guys, is getting 100 buckaroos. Honestly, it was terrible timing with the car and the medical bills all happening at once. But I did plan something. This money, the reason that I didn't split the $100 up between the paychecks is because I need it for tomorrow. I have something that I'm doing tomorrow. It's a surprise. It's a secret. I'll obviously tell you about it on Thursday after it happens. But yeah, so I needed this all in here for tomorrow, so I had to make sure I stuffed it from this paycheck. But we have 115 in personal. Beautiful. And then Otney is not getting stuffed today, but we'll stuff that later on this week. They are on their way. The last time I checked her location, which before anyone says anything, it is not weird for friends to share each other's location for safety reasons and for X, Y, and Z. Austin and I have locations. My parents and I share each other's locations. We don't have anything to hide. And for safety and for peace of mind, I love it. And there's no issues. So last time I checked your location, though, they were in Kansas, whatever the KS is. I'm pretty sure that's Kansas. I'm probably making myself sound so dumb, but yeah, they hopefully will get here on like Thursday, Friday. So I'm so excited. And I just literally, I cannot wait. So also another big expense that is coming up. Actually, I had completely forgotten about this, which freaking stinks. But where do I want to put this? Oh, so one of the things that I did pull from was my home emergency fund for those medical bills. I am going to start building this back up. I think I'm going to put this 150 though for this week into household upgrades just because, so I'll have 160, but basically our generator, I think it just needs like a general maintenance. We haven't had it maintenance or serviced or anything since we bought the house a year ago. It was doing its normal weekly, like every Sunday it would turn on for a little bit and do its like little run thing and then turn off. But it stopped doing that. I think it probably needs oil or something. But yeah, so we have lost power now wow, I don't know how to speak. Twice, actually within like a week and a half. One was from a major storm and another was there was a really bad car accident that took out a couple poles. Like literally we Google Maps it and it was 600 feet from our house. Crazy. But it was like right around a corner. So we didn't see it. Luckily, I think everyone was okay. But yeah, so we lost power twice and obviously the generator didn't work. And both times we lost power, I was in the middle of working. One of them was like a really big cricket cut that like got totally messed up. So that really stinks. So I just want to make sure that our generator is working and everything's fine. We have plenty of propane, so that wasn't the issue. I think it just needs oil or something. But anyway, I put that in there for that, and we'll add to it. They're coming at the beginning of July, so we got a little bit of time, but to be safe. Okay. So I did pull from quite a bit of our savings categories. So the numbers that I had originally come up with for the total of this week were kind of like rounding out some of the numbers, like bringing them up to the next landline, what the heck, milestone, or like, you know, full 100 number, whatever. So that's obviously not going to happen, but that's okay. So today, so I did pull $400 from Manifest. We are adding 10 today. So let's see, we should be, oh, I didn't update these. I think, let me see. Obviously we don't have 500. I think I'm just gonna grab another 100, right? Yeah, okay. So we have 300 in the bank now instead of 600. Right? Is that 4? I don't know. 3, 10, 20, 35, 45, 55, and 360. Did I add the 10? No, I must not have. Did I add the 10? I don't think so. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, and 70. 370. Okay, so I know I just cut this out, and you didn't hear it. I'm gonna put it in the blooper reel, actually, I think, which I haven't mentioned that, I don't know, but I do have a blooper reel, kind of like a working blooper reel that I just add to whenever I have a blooper. And I just got a call from like not a telemarketer, but it was like a survey about your opinion on things in Maine or whatever. And the lady asked for me and I was like, oh, she's not here. And they're like, oh, should I just like, oh, okay. Like, do you have her, is this her number or whatever? And I was like, oh, well, no, I'm her mother. So it wouldn't be the right number. And they're like, oh, okay, we'll just put this down as like a wrong number. Do you guys ever do that? Do you just like, so I don't always answer them, and I wouldn't have just answered that, but it came in as literally survey, and I don't know, sometimes when you get calls from like hospitals and stuff, they come up as kind of weird things, so I thought it might be about a bill or something, so I answered it, and I don't know, my dad always like talks to them and kind of like leads them on, which I feel so bad about. I hate that he does that, but this time I just kind of had to like give a little white lie to kind of make sure they don't call me again. So anywho, 5K savings was at 425. I did pull 400 from here for that bill. So we are essentially starting over for the 5K savings challenge, but honestly, whatever. So I'm just trying not to be worried about it. But 15. So we have 20, 35, and 40. We can always update the budget, whatever. I also pulled 500 from emergency. So we went from 700 to 200. Again, it is what it is. We are adding 5 today. So we should be at 205. But whatever. So 100, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95, 200, and 205. That is a-okay. We're not stuffing it today, but I did pull $100 from the deck of savings and $200 from my like spendable savings category. So that's that. We do have 2 5s to add into our $5 challenge. So let's do 2 more little circles. These trackers are available for digital download in my shop. If you are interested, I just laminated it and kind of turn it into like a little tracker here. And then these envelopes are also available in my shop in a bunch of different colors. And goodness gracious, they go from 1 to 100 in denomination, and you can also get them in zipper form as well. So that's our savings binder. And then we are stuffing our baby binder today. This is from Sav Saves. Guys, it's getting so, oh my gosh, I don't remember exactly off the top of my head who said it, but someone called it chunky, and that is my new favorite way to describe things. I love that word so much. I said it was like thick, or it was like bowing or whatever, but this thing is chunky. And this weekend when we do our unstuffing, we will condense them and yada yada. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and $10. So as per usual, $1 into clothes. They kind of progressively get more quote unquote important, however you want to say it. $1 into diapers and wipes, $1 into equipment and furniture. I guess maybe not necessarily important, but like things that are going to cost more and important. You know what I mean? You get it. $1 into extracurricular activities. I'm going to put $2 into medical because after seeing that medical bill, it freaked me out. So we're going to do that. And then $1 into first car. Think about it. If I happened to be pregnant right now, which I'm not, but if I was, I'd still have, 16 years to save up for their first car. So, and what's 16 times 52 times $10 a week? That's $8,320. Okay, so I guess I'm not putting $10 a week in each envelope, but that's still almost $1,000, and I'm still putting more than $1. So anyway, $1 into savings, $1 into college fund. Oh, I didn't put $1 in savings, did I? I don't think I did. Did I? I don't know. I'm lost. But I'm going to put $1 into emergency. This is just an extra tracker that she sent that I just turned it into an envelope. And that is that. Again, she just gets chunkier by the minute. Like I'm squeezing it. Like it doesn't want to close. So. And these binders are made by the one and only Savannah from Sav Saves. She sells these on a launch basis. She did just have a launch over the weekend last Saturday, and she did have a bunch of these storybooks. So if you got one, go you. And she'll definitely be doing more, I would assume, in the future. So go follow her. Her channel's linked in the description of every video. But we are going to wrap this up. Goodness gracious, she is so thick. And we are adding $1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, $7 into our dollar challenge. And we are not counting this until the end of the year. The $1 tracker, those trackers that you saw for my denominations and my rollover savings, those come 1 through 100. But the $1 tracker, the total savings is 100. So I'm not tracking these with that because I know I already have over $100 in here in ones. Like I know I do just looking at it. I know that there's more than 100 of them in here. And I really don't see the point in like filling out the entire tracker and doing it like however many times just to see. So this one will be completely a surprise at the end of the year, hopefully, if I can wait that long. But with that being said, you guys, that's going to wrap up today's cash stuffing. I really hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up. Leave a yellow heart in the comments to show your support for the channel. And of course, subscribe. We are so close to 10,000. I can feel it. I can taste it. I can smell it. We are getting there, and the giveaway is going to be so much fun. So on Thursday, we're coming back for our Thankful Thursday cash stuffing, and then I think probably on Friday, I will try to upload the YouTube paycheck cash stuffing, and then we're going to have our big bill exchange, condensing, unstuffing, all that stuff over the weekend, probably Sunday. I don't quite know. I might try to get a budget with me out for next week, or like setting up my July budget planner and all that stuff, but we'll see. Can't make any promises on that. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for sticking around with me, and I hope that you have a fantastic rest of your day, week, month, year, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.